Trey, New York City. I'ma respect these people's noses and their lungs. This is that Corona OG. It might give them a virus, you heard? They don't drink enough water anyway. These niggas woke up and had pizza for breakfast. We crossing the infamous Brooklyn Bridge, ladies and gentlemen. Shout to BK NYC, you up?
Hands on like pottery. Hope father's proud of me. The big bank, no lottery. I take your stimulus package and buy my freedom on a shopping spree. I'm the true and living it. You would lie to me. I can see the odyssey, obviously. I got 3 eyes on me. Like Pac said, all eyes on me. All rely on me. All lied on me. I don't fit your shoe, I ain't walk your walk. Why them shoes ain't try on me? Or I ain't try them shoes cause I ain't try to walk that walk. I ain't try to live like you, I ain't try to talk that talk.
Debo the Dawn TV, what it do? Grand risings to the world. This is Almighty Gawd Flow on the check-in. Formerly known as Fox5, the battle rapper. Still a pioneer, still a curator of the culture. On my way on the N train to work. It's a regular, Monday morning. And shout out to Debo the Dawn status, man. We was talking about, time traveling and my timeline of giving content to the world. And I was just speaking on, being known and not being known. And when you're consistent with your craft, notoriety isn't the main ingredient. A lot of superheroes don't want notoriety. You know what I'm saying? Once I expose my superpowers, now I can't get low because people want to gravitate to you for your powers, not so much that they believe you're powerful, they have to see you're powerful. Now once I show you my powers, why would I allow myself to linger amongst those who they don't reflect my power, you know what I'm saying? So I looked at battle rap, it was a power. It was a power tool to educate. Now it's a vehicle to destroy, you know what I'm saying? To deteriorate the mind frames of those who are actually talented and gifted. But I think it's so easy to say the most negative lines, you know what I mean? It takes way more willpower to say something positive, to inspire, to say something creative and witty, you know what I mean? So I withdrew my powers from battle rap because I stand victorious. So Fox5 could rest easy. It's nothing to battle about. The news is I'm God's strongest warrior. You feel me? The burden was dealing with you humans. But God not gonna give you nothing that you can't handle, right? He's not gonna bless you with something that's too heavy for you to handle. So God gave me the arm strength, told me to hold on. You know what I mean? One love, no double cross. Get a grip. Almighty Gawd Flow. On the N train, in the jungle, aka Medina, aka Brooklyn. And I'm with my nigga Debo the Dawn, you hear me? Debo the Dawn TV. We live in New York City. Today's day is what, 8/21? 21st, 3 weeks, the 3rd week of August. And I'm still traveling, still getting shit done, still minding my business. But sooner than later, I have a plethora of content for you. Videos, shows, music, interviews, things of that nature, man. Any questions?
Man, for the people that's unfamiliar with you, man, just give them a brief summary. Where you were born, where you were raised, how you became prominent, in this culture of hip hop. And, for those who are familiar with you, but felt like you was on a hiatus, tell them where you was at, during that time period.
Wow, great questions. As far as where I was at during hiatus, I went within, man. You know what I'm saying? I seen what the world was becoming. I seen what the world was becoming and I ain't want no parts of it. So Prophet Noble Drew Ali said, study yourself. When all else fails, go within and study yourself. So I was just relearning myself, re-examining my powers, my skills, my gifts, and then realigning myself with my creator, you know what I'm saying? In order to reflect the image of the Most High, one must be isolated from the world. The world ain't gonna do nothing but alienate you anyway, leave you alone, but God was always with me. And that's the big news about Fox5. So I feel like hip-hop chose me, I didn't choose hip-hop. As far as where I was born, I guess in my mother's womb, according to what mankind think they know. But never was there a time I didn't exist. Once again, newsflash. I'm from the South Bronx, New York. God gave me a heartbeat, so I already had an instrumental. So, you know, speaking my mind is my freedom, is my liberation. I'm inspired by Rakim Allah. I'm inspired by all the producers in the world. What else? What else I got for you? Flash and the Furious 5. I saw them live in St. Mary's Park, 1989. I was 7 years old. And from that moment, from the sound and the rhythm I got from that big ass speaker in the park, I knew I wanted to do what they were doing. And that was from the age of 7. I am presently 40 years old. And I don't think it should be an age gap on writing. It shouldn't be a ceiling on expression. And I'm gonna forever express myself. FOX, first one expressing, first one existing. Father of existence, you know what I mean? Fox5. This is before the internet too. This is before DVDs. I already named myself Fox5, knowing I would be a news flash in the future. But hip hop needs salvation. I'm here to do the job. Pleasure to meet you all. Thank you, my love. You know what I'm saying? Next.
Alright, so many of us, we know you from being a battle rapper. Take us back to the time when you were, you know, this is
2001, 2002.
Yeah, this is like the fundamental stages of social media. You know, you was out there with people like Goods, Fred the Godson.
Well, I like to reiterate that. They were out there with me. That's why I'm most notable for street battle rap and street ciphers. Because I go to anybody's neighborhood, any time of day, any time of night. Pull up to your school if they said you was nice. So, yeah, my name was made from just being accessible in the streets. Like pull up, pop out, anywhere. And I mean, it wasn't about no promotion because you had to be there to witness it. I have more encounters and more experiences off camera. So yeah, you had your loaded Luxes, you had Party Artie, you had, there's too many names to name, man. There's a lot of dudes out in the streets rapping, you know what I'm saying? But from the pavement to the prison, back to the pavement, I continuously kept pushing my pen. But yeah, I'm most notable for being on DVDs, Hood Life Cyphers, battle rapping. Fight Club, I did Fight Club. I battled Nims, battled Mav Hoffa. Who else? Diablo from Ohio. I battled him on Blue Collar Television. Yeah, I haven't battled in 13 years, man, because I felt like, you know, it became selective. The powers that be became selective as far as who they would line me up with. And niggas wasn't paying no bread. Now niggas get mortgage money off this joint, 9 minutes. Niggas walking away with 250K, you know what I'm saying? And I just think, you know, I've been blackballed, I've been ostracized, but I ain't tripping because you can't fit a shark in a fish tank, bro.
Now, when you say you've been blackballed, now, why do you feel that way?
Well, you know, I'm always a part of people's conversation. I'm always an honorable mention, but I'm the breath that breathes life into the culture. I'm the guy that when you go back and reverse and undo the timeline, I'm still there. If you strip away all the superficial layers that have been added to it, I'm still there. And I don't get the proper acknowledgement. I had a name before Smack. But why should I get on somebody's platform and challenge that truth when I stand on that truth? Uncontested. So this is why I don't battle rap no more, because I'm already victorious. I'm still alive. I'm still a pioneer. I'm still what y'all call a legend, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, my reward is with me because I put the work in. So, Smack, what up?
Now, when you talk about the monetization of battle rapping and coming from that first generation of battle MCs, but there was no compensation, do you still feel like you're deserving of those rewards?
Well, I don't feel like I deserve, and I don't feel entitled.
Okay.
Like I said, I put the proper work in for this thing to even be something that people would consider culture. You know, in 2001, nobody was stopping on the corner to hear you rap unless you had that, unless you could really captivate a crowd. You know what I mean? Get people to stop what they was doing and listen. Fox5 is that, you know what I mean? I don't feel like I come from the generation that had the internet helping. I'm the one that was here to help the internet, you know what I mean? So, I stand alone. I never wrote a battle rap. I don't know none of you, so why would I write battle raps for people I don't know? I wouldn't set myself up like that. You know, so, like I said, man, with maturity, I just gracefully bowed out because what am I battling for? I come from the era where if your people from your community thought you was nice, they put their own personal bread up. Or if you had your money right, you put your bread on yourself. So I come from that era where it's like a pit bull fight, you know what I mean? You can't rig a pit bull fight. Either one of them shit's gonna walk out limping and hurt, or one of them shit's gonna walk out a champion, you know what I mean? And from my perspective, I never lost anything. I came bearing my soul. I came giving my gifts. I came bearing good titans to this thing we call battle rap. So people have their opinions on who won, who lost, who's the best, who's not. I don't get caught up in all that. All I do is continuously deliver what can't be copied. You can't copy respect. That's what they say, right? Why should I have to ask for something that should be understood? What's understood don't have to be explained. I ain't asking nobody for nothing. I'm coming back for everything they said I couldn't have, you heard? Retribution. Y'all said reparations, I want repossessions, you heard?